This is Bill at Highland Hill Farm, and today I want to tell you about this little field that you see right here. This little field is about an acre in size, and there's almost 1,000 trees out in this field. And these trees are called the green giant arborvitae. It's a very fast-growing arborvitae that is also deer resistant. Now these small ones you see here were planted about 2 months ago. We had a drip water line on them, but they're now well established, so we've taken the drip water line off. We don't need to do any more care or maintenance on them. We do some weeding. We do use some herbicide to keep the weeds down. And these were planted last year. Now these are about 1 foot to 2 foot tall, and these are now 2 to 3 foot tall. In another year, these will be 4 to 5 and 5 to 6 foot tall. As unbelievable as it is, this tree can grow upwards to 3 feet a year. Now, to give you an idea on how much money that you can make on these, okay, we sell them when they're a little bit bigger, as you see in the background over there, and we get, for a 5 to 6 foot tree, we get $85, meaning this little parcel of ground here can yield us $85,000. Now, yes, it's a lot of work to dig them out. You got to dig them by hand if you don't have a machine, but these can be dug by hand because they have a small fibrous root and they're very easy to dig. Now, what we've done on this field before we planted it is we had people dump off manure here, and we charged them to dump the manure here. Yes, we got paid to put the fertilizer on the field. Why not? People are willing to pay us, we're willing to take the money, and so should you. Now, I know these little techniques in growing trees works, and I can explain how I know. Because when I started off with nothing. I had a little bit of a house on 1/4 of an acre, and I started growing little plants in a window box, and I had a yard sale. And on the yard sale, that's all that sold is the plants in the window box. And I realized plants are the way to go. And my wife and I had a little lawn mowing business, and we would mow lawns for people. And after a couple of years, we saved up some money, and I said to my wife, Marge, we're going to buy a small little property, and we're going to mow our own lawns and have our own tenants, and then we'll use the extra ground to grow trees. So we bought little properties that had maybe an acre or half an acre, and areas where we could plant little trees just like this. We planted Norway spruces and white pines and arborvitaes, and we would take them out and deliver and plant and mulch them. And 25 years ago, we were getting $8 a tree to deliver, plant, and mulch. And some nights we do 20 and 30 trees and plantings for people. That was real money back then. Today it would be like you're getting $600-700 a day. And we did this for many, many years. And we started buying more and more farms. And today we own a lot of farms, more land than you can imagine. So I know the technique works. Now, many people will say, well, why plant trees that it takes 2, 3, 4 years to get to harvest? Well, because when you sell trees like these, people buy not just 1 or 2. They may buy 20, 30, 50. We have orders going out this week for over 100, 5 to 6 and 6 to 7 trees to one job. And that's real money because it's easy for us to do. We're geared up now to do it. And it's a hardy tree. We have very few failures. Whenever you start a new project like this, you always want to remember you're going to have failures. But with this tree, if you have failures, you've really done something bad. As you can see, of all the trees out in this field, there's not one that died. We had a couple trees over in the far corner that got a few bagworms, but that was about it. We just picked them off. And the other thing about selling these trees is this. Everybody hates their neighbor. 85% of our customers hate their neighbor and want to block them out. The other 15% haven't met them, so they don't know what the hell's going on. So they'll be in to buy trees from you. And you can do this in an inner city, you can do it in suburbia, or you can do it out in the countryside. And you can sell and market these trees if you go on Craigslist. That's how we sell a lot of our trees, on Craigslist, on YouTube, and then on our website, highlandhillfarm.com. So if you're interested in raising trees just like this, call us at 215-651-8329. We'd be glad to help you get started. There's a lot of business out there. We can't supply all the trees to all the people in all the United States and all 50 states. It won't happen. It's not going to happen. We're glad to help you because we've made it, and we're glad to see other people doing it too. America needs more people growing trees. In fact, People are doing that. People are growing more trees. Today, there are more trees in North America than there were in 1950. But the demand for trees is going up each and every year. And you can do it on a small 5-acre or less tract. Again, if you need help, call me. This is Bill at Highland Hill Farm, 215-651-8329. Thank you.